Hi guys, as promised, we are going through our swatch books for 2019 fall and winter of 2020. And this is Holland & Sherry fabric mill. At first we'll go through it really fast, and the ones that are interesting I will stick a pin in it, and then we'll come back and edit them, and you can be as involved in it as you would like. So we're gonna go to Holland & Sherry, and something just the first one, everybody calls everything pinstripe or chalk stripe, but there are different stripes. This is a rope stripe, and everything gets called the same thing. So this is like a chalk stripe. This is a rope stripe. I find this interesting. So we'll stick a pin in it for now and come back and look. I have not done any stripes in a long time, but that one seemed interesting. This is an interesting heather blue. That might be something. This is too muted. This is a pinstripe. This is a real pinstripe here. Pinstripe. So I'm just gonna go. This has got a little bit of a blue and black into it. Kind of interesting, but for East Coast people won't actually be doing that, even though it is interesting. Herringbones, tone on tone blue, houndstooth. So you have the gray and black and blue. Now, the gray's kind of muddied, if you will. This is kind of interesting. It's a classic houndstooth, perhaps enlarged a little bit, but it makes for an interesting garment. Too bright. I've got a soft spot for large plaid in the gray and black, so I gotta hold myself back because I like it, and I end up getting those because I like it, and it's not about me. This is very interesting. It's gonna look totally solid from afar, and you get close to it, and then you'll get a little bit of an accent going there. Again, to mute it, this is not bad for a jacket, perhaps. It is 400 grams, so it's a little heavy. It is for fall and winter, but it's worth coming back to it. Enlarged nail head in the gray and the blue. I think the gray's kind of interesting. This can be either for a suit and or a jacket, and it can be worn separately if you chose to, depending on the kind of buttons you use. I have not purchased any black suitings in a long while. Oh wow, that's very, very nice. What is interesting about this is that the palette is spring and summer, sorta, in the States, but this is definitely a winter weight, 400 grams, and it's got a little bit of a purplish hue to it. So Let's stick a pin in it and we'll come back and visit again. So all we're doing is just basically just going through it real quick, and then as we go through it, and then come back and look again and look at the other, how we can do the accessories with it and for it. This one I liked a lot. This I haven't seen this palette of green before. So this is a quick rundown of one of the books by Holland and Sherry. Now we're gonna do the jacketings. Am I in the right place? I want to make sure that we get total look here. Elongated window pane, blues, blue and lavender. For a right palette for a person, this will look very, very nice. A blonde guy or an African American will look very nice with this. It's a great palette. Then we have, now this is interesting, isn't it? You got a little bit of a teal action and gray. This is definitely this I really like a lot. You can do a lot with it. Very, very nice. I love this. It's interesting. In Europe, people do like a light gray in winter. We're not used to seeing it in the States, and I think it's something to be considered. Nah, just because now that's interesting, right? I'm also thinking about doing a double-breasted suit this season. So we'll see how that's. Oh, I love this. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Oh, this is phenomenal.